Polkadot update. More requests than usual on this one, so got a couple on Twitter, got a couple in my group. We're gonna cover Polkadot. We're gonna look at the chart starting off on the daily, then we'll zoom out to the weekly and just see where we are. Give you some opinions, but more or less stick to the facts and the charts and kind of translate those for you. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you need more help navigating the markets, join our Patreon group and the private Telegram link below. Happy to help you there. So here we go. The daily chart. We're in this zone, right? These zones will become more clear as we zoom out to the weekly chart. But right in front of us, we have simple Bollinger Bands and moving averages. That's all we got. So we're trying to climb up this these little stair step here, right? We have our low, a high, higher low, higher high. So we're in an uptrend a little bit on the daily chart, but we got to get out of this zone, right? We did this before and just kind of fizzled out and came right back below it. Before getting up to this zone, right? This is going to be our next tier up. However, DOT can really get moving, in my opinion, if we can just simply close, a few days or even a week in a row with daily candles above the 200. We get up there, it looks like we're going to do it, and then it comes right back down. Get up there, it looks like we're going to do it, come right back down. So that's what we're looking for. We need to get up and then blast above it, right? $6. That would help us big. Not only get out of this zone, get out of the 200. Leave all your moving averages under you. That's when your bullish price action can really get moving in a good way. You want your moving averages below you. Anytime they're above you, you're still kind of stuck in the mud here. And not only that, but we're in our low kind of support zone here. So also a good way to check to see how bullish or bearish your coin is to put it on the Gaussian channel on any time frame, right? If you're coming into resistance and your channel's still red, you really don't have all the momentum you need. And we're still red. However, we could turn green here in the next handful of weeks. I would say probably going to take a couple of weeks to turn this green on the daily. And you're going to need to be above, 550, right? You got to be above the channel to bring the channel up. And that's what turns it green here, right? So when you do that, we got a bunch of things going for us if we do that. Get above 550, $6. The channel might turn green on the daily. The price will be above all your moving averages, including the 200, your biggest one. Then you can get some breathing room here up to this next zone. Around $7.50 to $9 is our more bullish zone. Okay, so let's turn the channel back off here, clean it up, and then let's zoom out to the weekly. Right, here's our weekly now. Right, and this is our previous base, right, before liftoff. And now we're right back to it. We're just at our base support from previous liftoff levels. Okay, so we're up the mountain and back down the mountain. That's what happens in bear markets and bull markets. You go up the mountain to hit the peak, then you come back down usually to the base before you lift it off at, and that's where we are, and that's where a lot of altcoins are. So Polkadot is still building its foundation for the next run. Okay, so still relatively stuck in the mud. That's why we're still in this yellow zone. The green zone is your go time, right? So our previous kind of high in the bear market right here, our last gasp right here before setting it down, flipping to resistance. So we're between 9 and 750-ish, right? That's where we can really get cooking. But before that, right, our breakout 21-day EMA, or 21-week EMA, excuse me, where you can really start to pick up steam. That also kind of goes in line with our daily chart, right? The Gaussian channel above there. Let's see where our weekly Gaussian channel is looking like, right? We're still red, and not only red, but we're below the channel, right? Remember the daily, we're up in this upper tier. The weekly, we still got some work to do. How about the 5-day? The 5 days where the secrets lie. Least amount of fake outs on any time frame. I know it looks a little busy here. Let's get rid of our zones. Clean it up. We can get rid of the Bollinger Bands. They're not helping us much either. Right, so now we just have moving averages and the Gaussian channel. So we're trying to flirt with re-entering the 5-day, right? So, but we don't turn bullish again until the upper tier of this 5-day Gaussian channel. That starts around 650. Right, you're starting to catch on, right? The daily chart above $6, right? We start to pick up steam there. Then your 5-day Gaussian channel really starts to pick up steam because you're getting into the bullish part, right? So 650, Polkadot should start to move much more big, right? And then if we can, get back to that weekly chart, turn off the channel again, right? the weekly chart really starts to pick up steam at that, remember that previous green zone, right? It's just your weekly high, your previous weekly highs in the bear cycle, right? That's what we're looking at. There's really where we go. And then you can flip this to our last kind of sign of resistance for Polkadot. And this is where we'll really go. I would bet that once Polkadot can clear and hold above $9, I bet a lot of the altcoin market is really starting to move, and you're really going to start to get this kind of this move where you see this kind of a double bottom pattern. This is not a double bottom yet. When would this confirm as a double bottom? Once we can start to take out this high right here, right? The double bottoms do not confirm at the bottom. They confirm once you start to reverse that trend. This trend reverses once we take out this high. Otherwise, we're still in this kind of sideways downtrend. We could easily do something like this, right? So keep that in mind until we can take out this guy. That would be a huge move. 760, right? This close, 750 even. 750 dot can pick up big time, right? I know that seems like a ways away for price, but let's see what the actual number is, right? So 750 is what we're looking at. So we're looking at 40% or so, right? A lot of altcoins are still stuck in this narrative, and they will be, right? We're still in Bitcoin season. By definition, we're still down here. But, altcoins, just like we looked at, we have a low, we have a high at 22, we have a higher low. So far, we want to put in a higher high, and then that's when altcoins will likely start big time moving. Think early January 2023, February, right? Look at the index, right? You can add this to your watch list, blockchaincenter.net. It's a free watch, altcoin season index. This is when altcoins can 2 or 3x kind of in a handful of days or even weeks. So that's what we're looking for, right? We have to break back above this. Looking for a 22. Polkadot should start moving bigger if we can do that. We're knocking on the door of the 21 week. We have to flip that to support. That's step one on the bigger time frames, right? If we want to zoom out to the monthly, right, it's just up the mountain, down the mountain, right? Pretty clear cut there. We're back at the base. Step one again on the bigger time frame, the monthly. Let's take out $6, right? $6 is the EMA 8. We haven't been above it or closed above it in over a year, right? We're going back to 2021, right? The Pico top is the last close above the monthly EMA 8. So if it does that, realize that some big things are starting to shift. Close with a monthly candle above $6. Might be this month, might be next month, whenever it happens. There you go, right? That's what we're looking for. Clear that high, right? That close at 627 takes out that, right? That's when you can get a heads up. However, resistance until proven otherwise. Resistance, right? We haven't even tagged it again yet. It's at $6 as of now. We'll see what it is, what we're looking like at the end of the month, right? We still have 24 days until we close this candle. It could be well before that. That's why we covered the shorter time frames first, so you can know what to watch for first if you don't want to wait for that damn monthly chart to update, right? So the daily chart, we're climbing up now, right? We've started, hopefully, right? We're climbing up the stairs. Hopefully the low is in. We have a first high, higher low, higher high, higher low so far, right? We're looking great, right? This is the structure you want to see. Higher highs, higher lows. That's how you do it. Climb up the stairs. Let's break out of this tier, right? See this sideways consolidation? We'd like to break out of 550 even, right? That zone. We're right now at the underside test of this previous kind of support. We broke it, resistance. Broke through it again. Now we're trying to kind of test it, right? We need to climb back up the stairs more. 550. If you see a daily close above 550, guess what we're doing? We're still stair climbing, but we have Mr. 200 up here that we need to keep an eye on. That is right at 590, right? All these kind of charts start to blend together around that $6 area for bigger moves for DOT. So that's what I would be watching for on Polkadot. Plain and simple. Make it as easy, clear cut as possible. No fluff, no hype, no moon boys. Just keeping you, grounded every step of the way. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, consider subscribing, follow, thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you want more help navigating the markets, again, join our free, our free Telegram or a private one for more updates, ability to ask questions. For me personally, I'm in there all day, every day. Anytime you want to type a message, I'll respond as fast as possible. Any kind of requests, help, a lot of teachings in there. Great bunch of people we have already. I hope to see you there. Quote of the day, travel becomes a strategy for accumulating photographs. Whatever, kind of a piss poor quote if you ask me, but I don't make them up. So car of the day, Ford GT, America's greatest hypercar, and there's the rear end if you didn't know and you asked. Okay, so there you go. Hopefully you found this helpful. I'll see you on the next video. Polkadot, $6, right? $6, big time. All right.